Hi, I'm Christopher. Welcome back to the Franklin Project. This is the third video of the series where we do a walkthrough. You can see now where I have started painting the cabinets and the rail for the stairs. You could see the shadows on the walls where I had the doors, the interior doors, leaned up against the wall to get those painted. It's going to be the same white upstairs and downstairs. So just painting the interior doors. This you could see on the interior doors down there on that door where it's missing paint. That's where I had adjusted the door frame so that the door would close straight and plumb and true, and it latched nicely. You could see on the wall there that I had just filled all the holes from ripping off the mirror and all the bath towel holder, and then all that tile where some of the sheetrock had flaked off. Just mudded that flat to get ready for paint and for the waterproofing membrane that goes on before the tile. Put a new windowsill on that window also. Just something that would resist the moisture better than what was there. I didn't tape any of these windows off. You'll see it when we get downstairs more so, but all these windows I didn't tape off because we're getting new windows after the paint. So that was just kind of my forethought to not waste my time on taping all the windows off if I'm just going to replace them. So I just was painting right over the top of them. And there was some good and some bad to that. Some of the good was I didn't have to tape anything, but then the bad is there was a little bit of dirt in those old windows, and with that paint, you could kind of run down and then it would get on the windowsill. You'd have to clean that off and then repaint it. So, like all paint jobs, the prep is where it all counts. That's where you make your money from. So going into the kitchen, we'll take a closer look at the sheetrock repair on the ceiling, where that used to be a hole because the wall came all the way out. Where that trash can is, the oven sat there, so there was a wall there. And got new countertops all around. I just took the doors off you saw in that other room and set them there to get painted. Just a lot easier to paint the inside and the outside of the cabinets with the doors off of them. Sheetrock repair on the back of this wall where the washer and dryer outlets were for the water, and now that's all sealed up and ready for paint. And the dishwasher outlet is all rare. And the fridge will sit there. And these cabinets I had painted while they were in place, and we used the airless Grago pressure sprayer, and it worked pretty good on the cabinets. The cabinets were difficult to paint on the inside, and it just, a roller, I helped out quite a bit. You can see where the sheetrock was repaired, where that air conditioner was in the past. And that got taken out, and that's the kitchen upstairs. We'll go downstairs. You can see the new door on going out to the back. Just give it a nice facelift and update. I'm still messing around with this wood here, trying to figure out what I want to do with it. I just put a one coat of paint on it just to see as I was painting the basement. The whole basement is painted. We got lights hung. It's done down here as far as painting goes. That's all the drawers and cabinet faces that I painted upstairs and moved them downstairs so I could get the upstairs ready for paint. But this is all done. That's a new door frame there with a new door. That's what my parents helped me put in, the wire shelving in the closets. And this is now the laundry room, all finished. Sheetrock all around the electrical box. You could see the wires for the dryer and the outlet for the dryer, and then the exhaust for the dryer and the water lines for the washing machine. I had forgotten to put the water lines in for the washer, and so I had to cut a hole in the sheetrock after the sheetrockers were done and gone and left. So I had to cut a hole in the sheetrock, hook into the pipe, and run it down. That's what I always meant to do, but I just wanted to do it before the sheetrockers. But I just busy, spaced it out. You could see on the window there that it's all spray painted spray painted. New door downstairs. That's that little box to get to the sewer clean out. And we'll just walk back through. The new lights. The lights are really nice. I got those at Costco. You could operate them with the switch like a normal light. That's how they get power. And then they also have a remote where you could change the color, their brightness, and they could come on with a motion sensor, and they could just shut off with the timer. Really nice lights, especially for the price. It's, I don't know, hard to beat all the functions with that. Just some more wire racks in the closets. I think that's the cleanest looking way to do a closet is with those wire racks. It's pretty simple to install if you have a couple people. It just looks good and it's strong and very functional. Yeah, more wire racks and where the windows are painted. Just saves a little bit of time. This is some of the new outlets you could see along the wall where, because that's a concrete wall, where we had to run surface wires. And then into the new bathroom, pretty much. The whole thing's new. This toilet, because that wall, the toilet had to be a 14-inch offset. A typical toilet is a 12-inch offset, but upstairs and downstairs they had them measured at a 14-inch offset. So that was kind of difficult to find. You have to go to an actual plumbing supply store, not your big box stores. And every now and again they'll have them that come in, but not very often. You could see the stubbed out piping there. This is a pretty big mistake that I had made. I hung this door and my grandpa plasticed over it, and then I was thinking, well, I'll just paint it. It's going to be a different white, so I'll just paint it so it's the same white. Well, it didn't stick good to that paint that was already on the door, and so I had to scrape all of it off, and then my mom actually took a lot of time and scraped all of the paint off of that door so that it was back to the way it should have been when it came out of the store with their paint on it instead of putting 2 layers of paint on it. But it all got fixed thanks to her. She spent a lot of time on that. And, thanks to everybody that put a lot of time into this. So you'll see just some more of that wood paneling. Well, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and follow me on Patreon. Support me on Patreon. Thanks.